So this is a viewer request video. Some people want to know how I managed to sync Korg Ds10 running on the Nintendo DS into Volcas to keep them in sync. Basically what you're going to need is a DS, a copy of Korg Ds10, one of the Volcas, and some sort of audio mixer to mix everything together. You'll need a couple of leads, a Y splitter so that we can run an audio signal out of the Volca into our mixer, and another one so that we can split the audio coming out of the DS into a sync output that's going to come out of one channel of Korg Ds10 and go into the sync in on one of the Volcas. Then the other channel is going to go to our mixer for audio. So once we've loaded up Korg Ds10, we need to edit one of the drum sounds in order to make a click. So I'll zoom in on the screen and show you how to do that. So apologies if this is a little bit blurry, but it's difficult to film the screen of the DS. But if we take it from the main menu, if we go single player, letter C and initialize, that'll load an empty program. We can then go through to our drums section, edit drum 4. We'll then hear the standard sound for drum 4 playing. If we turn down decay to nothing, select a saw, put initial, pitch E envelope into middle, level all the way up, drive off, and then go through to the drum edit and connect envelope into volume. That just gives us a bit of extra volume, and that should be it. And then back out by pressing OK. So we've got this little click running on our drum pad. Then sequence every 8th note. This will keep it running 1 bar to 1 bar on the Volca. We can also use different rhythms here if we want to change the relationship between how fast this plays and how fast the Volca plays, which is quite useful, but this is standard. So you'll hear that. If we take our mixer, pan our click all the way over to one side and all the other channels back the other way, and then turn this all the way up. This will give us a nice strong signal for the Volca to pick up. Now we've got that sound programmed into drum number 4, we've got it panned over to one side and turned up. We can take one of our splitter cables, add one of these on the end. These are a phono to 3.5mm adapter, by the way. Plug that into our sync in and listen to the Volca, and then the audio coming out the other channel goes into our mixer, and audio for our Volca bass as usual. So now if I hit play on the DS, let's just get rid of that little note. We've got our bass drum going. So if we hit play on here, nicely in sync. So there you go. So we can't hear the click because it's panned over to far to one channel, so only the bass, the Volca bass is receiving that, and only the mixer is receiving the audio from all the other channels. So we've still got 3 programmable drum sounds and 2 monophonic synths to play with on here, and then everything we can normally do on the Volcas. Just a little word about effects. You need to avoid having too much of, well, no flanger, no chorus at all on the drums. You can get away with a little bit of delay at about sort of 9 o'clock, but no more than that. Otherwise the Volca starts to pick those signals up as clock and gets confused and skips steps. It's worth playing around with just to make it go mental, just to have some fun. But you can run as much delay and effects as you want on synths 1 and 2 without affecting the drums. So yeah, have fun, and you can do all sorts of crazy stuff by combining these two together. It's also worth pointing out that whilst it won't directly clock to a Teenage Engineering Pocket Operator, because I can't get the sound to come out of the DS loud enough for the Pocket Operator to hear, You can, after you've done this, clock a pocket operator off the sync out on the Volca. So if I just take another standard 3.5mm jack cable, plug that into here, and then audio out again to our mixer. So then once we've got the audio rigged up, if we cycle through by holding function and BPM till we get to sync mode 4, we could do the same thing again and keep everything in sync. Whoops. There we go. So that's the way you can sync these two together, but it requires a Volca. There's no shortcut. Unfortunately, this won't directly sync to this. So I hope you found that useful. If you did, please leave a comment below in the comment section and subscribe to this channel. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching.